And we are freaking live. And we are live on January 30th, 2015. Alright, there we go. Ew, why is Stream Elements doing that? Get the fuck out of here with all that. What the fuck? What the fuck? Right. How do I stop Stream Elements from doing that? Hi, Chi. Hello. How do I stop Stream Elements from doing that fruity ass shit? Yo, Yawn, what the fuck? Thank you for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy the lurk. Hi, McTwist. Hello. Jesus ain't got no swagger. Swagger. This stream feels scheduled? No. This stream is very not scheduled. Hello, cunt. What's up, guy? Some girl gonna come up to me today and say, oh, Jesus this, Jesus that. Bitch, you never met Jesus, okay? You never met him. You don't know what his breath smells like. You don't know if his babes is real. How you gonna tell me something he said when you ain't even heard something he said? What's up, big words? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. What's up, everybody? Alright, I need to figure out how to stop Stream Elements from doing that fruity ass shit. Hi, Perry. Hello, welcome in. Hello. Why did I say that so gay? What, like, why did I say that so fruity? Hello. You may be unmedicated, but I'm medicated and a little crazy. Let's go. Perry's medicated for a change, although that might not be a good thing. I joined, but stream doesn't load, explodes. That's unfortunate, Lex. That's just an upsetting situation. That is an upsetting situation. What's up? Looks up cloudless blue skies, a plane, and a cloud of mosquitoes. Good one, big words. I get it. I get it, big words. You're funny. Yo, hi, Comey. Hello. Welcome to the chat. And they're freaking out because they see each other. What the heck? Jesus ain't got no swagger. That's right, I said it. Banana milk, fool. The unmedicated Kiwi's returned. Yeah, what's up, Kiwi? Hello. Hi. Man, it is super shit today. That sucks. Hi, Nose. Hi, Dino. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Me. Hi, Alec. Hi. Send something to you for chat. Tag someone who's always waking up pregnant? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? What? What do you mean this is for my chat? Is it? I guess I'll show it to them, but what the why is it so low res? Like, here, let me show this to you guys in full resolution. POV knows, yeah, but yeah, for real, honestly, that's me. That's me. Here, let me show this to you real quick. Let me show you what time it is real quick. Like, look at this, look at the resolution of this fucking picture. What the fuck? What do you mean? They said this is for this. Dude, Kami said this to me. Said this is for you guys. What the fuck is even this, dude? Why is the resolution so shit? Is that you? No, that's not. What the fuck do you mean? Is this me? It's just not me at all. Shut up, Chi. Shut up. You need to stop with all that. Knock that off right freaking now. I'm not freaking around, okay? You need to knock it right off. My brain hurts? That's understandable. Nose do be waking up pregnant? No, I don't. I be waking up regretful. I be waking up filled with dread. I be waking up sad. Someone needs a boy abortion. Why are you madging me? Is this your call to go for baby number 2? Nah, fuck that. Nose is pregnant? Oh, fucking Christ. And here's another person. Here's another person that didn't know that I was pregnant before but knows now. Knows now. Ha! You get it? Since when? Since like 2 months ago. In my chat would not let me let it go as a joke. They would not let me let it go. Kind of bullshit, man. Kind of bull dookie is that, man? The baby does exist if you want to see it. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Link said 4 months. It's been 4 months? Wait, he's pregnant. God damn it. Nothing is sacred with you people. Nothing is sacred anymore. We can't just do a bit for a little bit and then have it be funny. And then you make some sketches, make a little headcanon, you know, have some fun, do a little funny thing. And then just let it like become a thing that happened and not a thing that's still happening. 7 minutes into the stream and we're already in the pregnant topic. Any % pregnant speedrun. That's what I'm saying, dog. This has to be the fastest stream in history outside of like a pregnancy announcement stream. Maybe even including most of those. Like, dog. You what? So do you have a penis? Or yes, I have a penis. I'm not actually pregnant IRL. For the record, I have a penis. The moment you fucked up was when you let people make headcanons. What do you mean let people make headcanons? People are gonna make headcanons regardless of if I give them the cosign or not. That don't change shit. Peanuts haver. Yeah, thank you, Alec. Thank you, Alec. I appreciate that. You rolled with it, you made your own cradle? Bro, it's just called having fun with my chat, like having a good time. And I didn't realize that that would entail forever and always, like, fucking, Hey guys, it was funny while it lasted, but this is getting on my nerves. Can we let this joke die off, please? Saying shit like that is only gonna make it worse. Saying shit like that only ever makes it worse. Noseman! What's up, Link? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. How you doing today? Thank you, Comey, for the posture check. Appreciate it. Today is going to be a shorter stream probably for the record. It's probably going to be a shorter little baby stream. Not a baby stream. That's not what I meant to say. Hi, Nose, how are you? Hello, hello. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Hopefully your day's better today than it was yesterday. How you doing? Freudian slip. Baby stream? It's not a baby stream. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Let it go. Let it go. Grow up. Spent all day with my parents. Oh, that sounds baller. So sweet you remembered? Yeah, of course I did. I was concerned. Are you feeling better? I'm glad that you spent all day with your parents, but like, how are you feeling? Like physically. Or mentally, I don't know, either. Or... Bound for Baby. It's not... Dude, I'm not wearing the Bound for Baby shirt. And for the record, I'm gonna pull that shit out of nowhere. Not so all kind of depressed? I'm sorry about that. Well, hopefully the stream helps, I don't know, a little bit. Well, hopefully it helps more than just a little bit, but I'm saying, like, even if it only helps a little bit, then that's still, you know, like a net positive, I would say. But I hope you're gonna cheer me up. I hope to do the same. I hope to do the same. This is just gonna be a short, like, I don't know, yap stream, I think. I might play a game or something, but I'm not sure. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what the heck happens. And I'm shaking up the caffeine-free gamer subs right now because I plan on taking a fat nap after stream. That would be nice. Roblox stream. I'm not doing another Roblox stream a day after my first Roblox stream. I'm not trying to farm Roblox enjoyers into my chat. It's like a little treat. It's like a cat and salami. Like you guys can have a little Roblox. Knows I want a Dragon Ball character. Give me one that isn't Vegeta, Nappa, or Goku, or Roshi. Vegeta. I'm glad you're jamming, Alec. What do you mean? You like Roblox? You're a Roblox streamer. Oh my god, I'm not a Roblox streamer. I'm not a Roblox. I did one Roblox stream. I did one. That doesn't make me a Roblox streamer. That's like how I made one Minecraft video and then people call me a Minecraft YouTuber. Like, people called me a Minecraft YouTuber. It's not true. Call me. You should draw Sonichu. That's my recommendation. You should really, I really think you should draw Sonichu. Like the Jack in the Box streams. I think you mean Jackbox. Not Jack in the Box. Compliment Link for letting everyone know in the Discord. Link, thank you for keeping track. Like, thank you for keeping track. That's so cool. Your memory is so cool and awesome. And that is my compliment to you. And I hope you enjoy it. And thanks for watching. And make sure to like and comment and subscribe. Sup, nerd? What's up, Rieri? Hello, hello. Keep track of what? Be quiet. Only played it once in your server with Yon, PV, and some other person I don't remember. How dare you? That was me. No, it wasn't. I don't know who it was. I don't remember. But yeah, what's up, Rieri? Welcome to the chat. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. IDK, why I'm so meant you? I love you knows? What do you mean? Why you're so mean to me? Oh, I don't know why you're not mean to me. You're hardly mean to me, I would say. But I love you too. I remember the Noseman did 9/11 shirt. No. I don't ever recall having a shirt like that. I need to get that shirt. There's no shirt. There's no, oh, was it like a Jackbox shirt that was made? Oh, was it like TKO or something? What were you doing during 9/11? I was not alive during 9/11, my brother in Christ. This is why I don't watch streams on phone, because of autocorrect match. Why are you watching me on phone? Are you in bed? In the womb. Yeah. I was not in the womb during 9/11. I was not in the womb for 3 years. I'm in bed, about to eat. Let's go. That's Pog. It's 4 a.m. It is 4 a.m. for you. Your time zone is fucked. Oh. What? You're that young? I'm 20. 20 puts me at being born in 2004. I don't know why that's so shocking. To be 20 years old means to be born in 2004. And that has been true this entire time. Nose is a young father. Okay. I'm older than Nose Mange. Okay. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. I'm also older than Nose. Who the fuck isn't? Who the fuck isn't older than me, apparently? Apparently, everybody is just, oh, little baby bitch Nose. Nose is a little baby. Nose is a little baby bitch. Shut up. I go eat first night. Okay, good night, Rieri. Sleep well. I'm younger. Does that make me a fetus? Apparently so. According to this chat. If you're younger than 20 years old, you might as well be before the second trimester. You still look cute as ever, love. Why did you say that? Why did you say that so Britain pilled? Oi, love. He's like 20. I'm calling it. He's like 29 or 30. Called it. Let's fucking go. I'm a genius. I am a genius. Put me in front of an IQ test right now. At least that bitch. I'm British pilled. Okay, that makes sense. Since I started learning English. Bro called it as the message came in, Lamau. Dude, I said 29 before the message came in, and then I said 30 as the message came in. That doesn't mean that I saw the message and then said or 30. Dude. Freaking give me a break. Freaking give me a freaking break. I don't want any of this crap, dude. Bro changed his worldview when new evidence surfaced. Shut the... What, bro, why are you going so in-depth with it? Like, why are you making it seem like it's the entry in like a biography or something? Like, bro, I just said 29 or 30. It ain't that deep. The fuck? Why are you giving me like a chat GPT summary of the past 5 minutes? That doesn't mean he called it when I have it right on my Discord profile. Well, I don't, believe it or not, I don't spend my time looking through my chat's Discord profiles to see how old they are. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber, dog. What's the problem? The fuck? That's great. That's Casey? Oh, damn. God damn it. That's one of the, that's clip it and ship it, I guess. Minecraft YouTubers don't even check SMH. Wait, oh wait, holy shit. Wait, you're on to something. That's a good point. You should look at my Discord name in your server. The fuck? I don't even know. What is it? Cause I have streamer mode on, so I can't even see like names like that. What is your name in my server? I can't look at it because fucking streamer mode blocks out the names and stuff like that. If you look at our DMs, it should show you my aliases. Oh, true. Made you look? Commy's nickname on my server is just Made You Look. Why? Why? Like, what's the point? Oh, true. Yeah, why did I say it like that? What the fuck, man? Why did you just make it Made You Look? Was that your funny bit? Was that your bit for the stream? Thank you, Big Words, for the exclamation point twink. You're awesome. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh man. I'm cooked today. I honestly was considering whether or not I wanted to do an off-schedule stream today, but I decided to in the long run because I wanted to. Hey, Nosman, the movie I'm in is being played at the film festival near me. I'm very excited. Hell yeah, dude. That's Pog. Legally obligated to be a menace when I joined Stria. You can't even spell it right, man. You can't even spell that shit right. Fuck you. Hater. Hater ass. Little hater. Video's nearly done. Let's go. Show it to me later. After stream, show it to me and I'll work on a thumbnail while you do that. So that I can make sure to not like fuck off and do other shit. Haters gonna hate, man. Truth. Truth. Honestly, never heard a more factual statement being stated at all in my life. Man. Impreg thumbnail. I'm just not a fucking impreg. Shut up. Shut up. You need to knock it off with that right away. You're goofy. You're goofy. Haters gonna hate, man. Jesus Christ. Come on. What's going on with that? I gotta see this. Oh yeah, vampire zombies from space. It's gonna go hard. Got a call off stream for sure. Yeah. You freaking bet. I'll let you know when I'm off stream. And I might or might not have a little nappy after stream. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ow. I mean, it's that guy we both know will never stop. Yeah, but I like to think that maybe he will. Well, Nappy, yeah. You freaking get it, bro. You freaking get it. Love taking nappies off stream, dude. It was hard. Ugh. But man, I'm so fucking. I'm so entirely cooked today. It's crazy. Well, I feel like I'm cooked every day. Yeah, dude. It's just gonna go hard. I feel like it's gonna be one of those naps that where I'm like, oh, I'll be out for an hour. And then like I wake up and like 3 hours have passed and I don't know what fucking year it is. That's usually what my naps are like. Like my naps are either 30 minutes and I'm just like perfectly energized, or they are like 50% longer than I wanted them to be. And then I wake up feeling like I'm in a Lovecraft fucking horror novel. Hi Scott, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? I'm doing fine. Well, that's good. Excellent. Sorry. I needed to do that shit. I needed to get that off my chest. That was like permeating with me. I need to do that. I've naped last summer for 40 minutes and I felt so dehydrated and so cold in the middle of summer. In the middle of the summer heat wave. God damn. That's kooky. I gotta do chores around the house, so bye. Bye, Comey. Thank you for the hydrate as well. There. I drank some gamer subs for you, man. For you. So appreciate that shit. Do more of that, please. I'll try, man. Just for you. Just for you, I'll try. Compliment PV. Your video editing has gotten much better lately. Like your the video that you put out, the Minecraft video, I liked that a lot. That was fun, and I enjoyed that, watching that. And I'm excited to see what you're doing with the footage that we have, because you got a lot of fucking good footage, and I'm sure you made something great out of it. But also, you're just a good friend. You're just a good friend. I like talking to you. We don't talk as much as we should. Gotta reach out to me more, otherwise I'm gonna forget, because I'm so fucking busy with just like everything. But reach out and we could talk like more. The problem with the new video is that you can hear the fucking push to talk sound. That's fine. That'll be fine. Stuff like that is a lot more trivial, I think. Stuff like that is like way more trivial than you think it is. Because if the content is good, it doesn't matter if it's like the highest quality. If it's entertaining, then like that doesn't matter. That's why there are like big YouTubers still editing their videos on fucking Windows Movie Maker. Because like it really just comes down to the quality of the actual content itself. The perfect video doesn't need to be hyper edited with constant visuals going on and all that, you know? If the content is entertaining, all you need to do is cut it up, maybe zoom a little bit. It is quality, I'll tell you that. I'm very excited to see what you're doing with it. Very, very excited. And when you put it out, I'll watch it on stream. I'll get my peeps to support. That's hype, yeah. Because I can already tell that's gonna be a video that I'm proud to be a part of. Because filming that was so fucking fun. That was so fun. That was like one of the first videos I've recorded in, God, it would probably be over a year at this point. Something like that. Like one of the first YouTube videos I've ever recorded in over a year, and that was so fucking fun. Genuinely. So I'm very excited to see what you're doing there. I'm pumped. I downloaded the Big Bang Theory instrumental out of context. That makes no sense, but if you're in the recording, it makes perfect sense. Oh, I am so excited. The fact that you're making that a thing. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I'm very excited to see like how that all looks, because that's gonna be sick. But yeah, no, I'm pumped. I am pumped as hell. It's gonna be a good time. Dubbing Christmas movies will be a blast. Hell yeah, it is. You're damn right. Also, real quick, hey, shout out to the lurkers. Hey, lurkers. Hey, man, shout out to you. Lurkers are freaking cool. If you remember the Wheel Decides videos, it's gonna be that style. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Just need a long list of Christmas movies. That won't be too hard to come up. Well, you could look up a list of like the worst Christmas movies of all time, or like the most hated Christmas movies of all time, or like you could just do like, oh, like A Christmas Story, fucking Christmas Vacation, The Santa Claus, Krampus, fucking Charlie Brown Christmas Special. I know that's not a feature film, but still. Fucking 8 Crazy Nights, the Adam Sandler movie. That would go hard. Polar Express, yeah, see? Shush Kitten Alpha is lurking. Jesus Christ. After you mentioned 8 Crazy Nights, I said that would go hard, and then you said that would go hard. It would go hard, though, so it makes sense. Like, dude, fucking a dub of 8 Crazy Nights? That would be insane. Oh, goodness. Anything but A Christmas Story. That shit getting spammed 24 hours on Christmas is enough. Yeah, but fucking, what is it? God, Christmas Story goes hard, though. You're telling me you're gonna hate on A Christmas Story? You just be hating. I don't know, man. You just be hating a lot. I put the Grinch on there, specifically Illuminations version. Hell yeah. That movie is only... That movie is not great. The animation is really good. The animation is really good, and Tyler, the Creator's soundtrack is fucking legendary. That shit needed a fucking Grammy, but it didn't get one, and I digress. But that movie wasn't good, so it makes sense. What's A Christmas Story? It's a Christmas movie that, for some reason, it just became a tradition to watch it on Christmas in America. Like, there are multiple channels on TV that from... that from 12 a.m. on Christmas Day to like 12 a.m. on Boxing Day or December 26th, it will only play A Christmas Story just over and over and over, and it will not play any other movie until the day after Christmas. Genuinely. Putting Gremlins on there, that counts as a Christmas movie. Well, if we're getting into specifics, then Die Hard, because that's technically a Christmas movie. Jingle All the Way with the Terminator. Elf, that would be a good one. Dude. We got plenty. We got plenty to pick from. I need to watch Die Hard. I need to watch Die Hard too. I've never watched Die Hard. Not Die Hard 2. I don't feel particular interest in watching Die Hard 2, but I want to watch Die Hard, 2. I've never watched it. Did you know Die Hard the movie is translated into German as Hard to Kill? Really? I mean that's a way better title than Die Hard. You never watched Die Hard? No, I did not. No, I did not. I probably just record the video in November so I can upload it in early December. Yeah, that's a good idea. I remember I started recording my all my Christmas videos I ever made was fucking like I recorded that shit as soon as I could. Except for the video that I made with the video that I made with Carson. I had to record that shit like 2 days before Christmas because he was just busy all the time. And it was impossible to get him ready to record until like literally like a couple days before. So it's like I had to edit the entire video and then leave a huge like gap for the rest. And we had to record that damn interview twice because the first time I just didn't get any of his audio. And that shit kind of pissed me off because I remember him asking before we started recording, hey, do you want me to record my audio just in case? I was like, hey man, nah, that won't be a problem. And then I listened back to the recording and he did not have any audio. That fucking sucked, dude. But I fucking love holiday specials. Holiday specials in general go hard. Like in TV series, they're the best. In multiple TV series, holiday specials, Halloween specials, Christmas specials are the best fucking episodes. Genuinely, I mean that. Fucking tell me I'm wrong and I'll spit in your mouth. Genuinely, like that's how passionate I am about Christmas specials and in movies like that. There are 20 movies in total on the wheel. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly how many there should be. Why are you eyeing me? Why are you eyeing me? That's not an unreasonable thing to say. That's not unreasonable. I would say that's a quite level-headed thing to say, actually. You're wrong? God damn it. Come on. You're... There you go. Miyu doesn't watch TV shows because I forget the shows exist midway through. Understandable. Jesus Christ. I put the Star Wars holiday special on there too. Oh god, if I get that one. Oh my goodness. Hi Nora, fuck you. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the freaking chat. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How have you been? It feels like I haven't seen you in a while. Hi. Fuck you too. I just did a test spin and got Home Alone 2. Let's go. Wait, you should put like Home Alone 5 on there too, just to fuck with people. Like one of the newer Home Alones that sucks. You need to put like Home Alone 5 or like fucking the Home Alone reboot that Disney Plus did that sucked booty. But okay, wait, I haven't asked this today. How are we doing, chat? There are more Home Alones? Yeah. There's Home Alone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's like Home Alone Holiday Heist, and then there's like a reboot of Home Alone. There's so many Home Alone 10. I'm gonna hate coding this stupid nose tycoon. I'm so bad at spelling. Understandable. You could always commission somebody to help you with it. Or like get somebody that knows what they're talking about. After Home Alone 2, it all went downhill. Yeah, even Home Alone 2 was like fucking not even that good. Like Home Alone 2 is iconic, but that doesn't mean it's a really good movie. You know, like it's not a cinematic masterpiece by any definition. My sister's making me try and get tickets for a concert she wants to go to. Stream sniping skills gonna come into good use. Let's go! You got this, Dino. I can't believe the Home Alone 2 actor is in the running. What does that mean? The Home Alone 2 actor is in the running? What? what does that mean? If you know, you know. Well, I don't know, actually. So I guess I don't know. Running over D's nuts. You would like that entirely too much. That's the problem, though. That's the problem. That's the freaking problem. You would enjoy that entirely too much. Oh, he means Trump, I think. Understandable. Okay, that makes sense. Trump was in Home Alone 2. Down the hole and to the left. That's honestly the best contribution Donald Trump has ever made to modern pop culture. I would much rather know Donald Trump as that one guy that owns that hotel and cameoed in Home Alone 2. Like that's what I much rather remember him by. Missed this nose, dude. I think you can tell by the acknowledgement that I'm giving it. Okay, no. Huh? The flip you mean? Pardon my language. Can't you just use VS Code to autocomplete things? Okay, fuck you. My bad. My freaking bad. What did I do? Nothing. Why is it becoming like a theme to just discuss coding in my chat? Like to have discussions about coding in my chat, like while I'm streaming. Well, why is that becoming like a go-to thing to do? I put Violent Night on the list where Santa Claus beats up bad guys. Gotcha. You should put Terrifier 3 on the list as well. Sorry, we're gay. Okay. Well, if it gets any more in depth, consider just moving it to DMs or something. Because I don't want to have to deal with it like I did yesterday, where it was just an entire full-on discussion that went on for for tens of minutes. Oh shit, I'm late. It's okay. Hello, Julia. Technically speaking, Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie. This is something I heard about semi-recently, by the way. So, Terrifier 3 is an incredibly graphic movie. And it starts being incredibly graphic within the first few minutes. So, they did a test screening for Terrifier 3 recently, okay? They did a test screening for Terrifier 3, but they didn't discuss the name of the movie. They didn't say that it was a Terrifier movie. They didn't even say what it was. They said it was an unrated Christmas movie. That is how they described it. And it was at a cinema in which other streaming, like a single streaming service was doing a bunch of different test screenings for a bunch of different movies. So it was just labeled as an unrated Christmas movie. And they said, okay, you know, there was no sort of disclaimer or anything about what the movie could have been. And then there was just this sort of simple disclaimers that they put at the beginning of test screenings that's like, oh, you know, the color correction, like the color grading may not be final. There may be some minor changes from what you end up seeing and what this is. So, you know, just, you know, like those sorts of disclaimers, just like the legality things, like, oh, this is probably not going to be the entire same. And then the movie starts and it's fucking Terrifier 3. And within the first few minutes, half the theater had left and a couple people have gotten sick. Like, that's fucking crazy. There's one called Santa Slays where he's a demon killing people in creative ways. That sounds about right. Like that's like parents taking kids to the Sausage Party movie. Sausage Party fucking blew. Sausage Party was such a bad movie. Sausage Party blew ass. I'm just saying. Also, hi Kai. Hello. Meow. Hi Kai. How you doing? drar.god. That sounds like a. That sounds like the name to a virus, like a Trojan virus that's gonna like fucking brick your entire computer. BRB, I'll go and put it on my watch list real quick. Okay, son, you're not gonna enjoy it. Blowing ass at a sausage party is counterintuitive. Shut the fuck up, Alec. Shut up. I should watch movies. I feel so conflicted. What the fuck do you do with your time? What the fuck do you do? Really? Answer that, honestly. Do you get home, what do you do when I turn off the stream? Do you stare at the wall? You don't listen to music. You don't watch movies. Like, what is it that you do? I love horror, even every type of horror, even if it's horror comedy. You should watch Terrifier 1 then. Terrifier 1, if you want to get into Terrifier, you have to start. It's like chronological. I mean, the stories don't really fucking matter because they're not making them because they want to make a good story. They make the Terrifier movies because they want to make a really fucking like gory movie. They're not doing that because they want to make a good movie. They want to make a hard to watch sort of gore fest kind of thing. Like what's it called? Like, I don't even know what the term is. We need to watch another movie together. The only films we've watched together are Help and UHF. We should watch films together. Yeah, that's true. I've not watched very many films with PV movies. I shit in the urinals. Okay, that sounds about right. That was actually a thing in like, when I was in middle school. There was a scandal where a kid had shit in the urinal. And the thing is, like, the people that knew who it was, they were like gassing him up. Because everybody knew who it was, because he was, like, proud of it. But, like, they were, like, gassing him up, because it was, like, 6th grade or whatever. They weren't being weird. Like, they weren't like, dude, why the fuck would you do that? That's so unnecessary. That's so weird. Why would you do that? They were like, yeah, dude, that's the dude that shit in the urinal. Like, what? Why are you gassing this dude up? He's fucking gassing up the urinal, literally. Like, I don't understand why you're, like... Like, why are you giving him your cosign? There were kids that ate the urinal cakes. I don't know why. Dude, okay, chat, I have a question for you guys. What was your school's, like, situation? Like, you know, everybody's school has had a scandal before. What was your school's scandal that they had, you know? This is like an r/ask Reddit post. But like, what was your school's like scandal? Nose, do you need to slap to get back on track? No, I am perfectly where I want to be at in the conversation. The super serious one or the goofy one? Either or. Too many people getting preggers? Understandable, yeah. That's typical, I'd say. I never paid attention to that sort of thing. Good. Actually, no, my school was nasty. Mine was people fighting. Then when the teachers tried pulling them apart, they would get together and fight the teacher instead. That sounds like such a Britain thing, dude. They're unionizing. 56% of the graduating class got pregnant. What the fuck? That is way too many people to be bringing into the world. Someone set fire to a microwave in cooking class once by accident? Does that count? First of all, yes, that counts. Yes, that counts. But also, what the fuck? There were pencils being stolen and flushed down the toilet. We don't know who did it. It was grade 3. So that motherfucker's still at large. That motherfucker's like, oh yeah, I got away with that. And then I bet you they're murdering people now. Like, they are murdering people. Because in grade 3 they got away with flushing shit down the toilet. Our drawing teacher died of alcohol poisoning. A girl classmate got pregnant in the last year with a cop. Why would you put those in the same sentence? Why did you put a comma there? Like, you didn't even separate the thought. Oh my god, what the fuck? They actually showed a video of it happening in the assembly. Oh my god. I'll go and let Ricky eat my phone. Enough no stream for today and forever. Okay, sounds good. I don't even know who Ricky is. I mean, you're supposed to be flushing shit down the toilet. Shut up, PV. Shut up. Be quiet. I'm not reading that one, Kai. That's fucking gross. That's fucking nasty. I don't remember because my last school was too lame and the school before that was forever ago. Understandable. Yo, Eli, what's up? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Sounds... hello. How you doing? There was a guy and a girl that did the dirty in like a huge crowd during a school parade because I thought the crowd would hide them. What the fuck, man? What kind of fucking dumbass? Like if I saw two people getting at it, like in the middle of a crowd in a school parade, like I wouldn't even call it. I would just be like, dude, you're fucking dumb. Like, that's fucking stupid. That's some dumb shit to do. I want to buy chocolate, but my maths class and my teacher ate it all. Why'd you give them to that? Why'd you give that to them? The fuck? Oh yeah, 2 people in high school did it in the fucking hallway in front of everyone. You could not have at least went to the bathroom. Like there are so many bathrooms around schools. Like every school has at least one bathroom. You could have gone to one of the, or better yet, your car. Or better yet, wait till you get fucking home. Or better yet, save yourself for marriage. That one's a joke. Why does everyone's school got some scandalous things happening? That's what I knew these motherfuckers were about to have some stories to tell. There was like this guy in my school that killed his family, including his twin sister that went to our school. God fucking damn. Holy shit. Once someone did it on the school roof. Jesus Christ. That reminds me, one time there was a kid in our school that like jumped up on the roof to eat his lunch, and he like live streamed it on Instagram, and he was just like, he was so pompous about the whole thing. He was just like, oh, there's technically no rules saying that we're not allowed to get up on the roof, so I can't get in trouble for this. Like, this is not against the rules. There's nothing in the handbook. Shut the fuck up. You're on the fucking roof of a school. What the fuck do you mean this is technically allowed? Like, what? Huh? And that dude was actually arrested for sexual assault, so I guess it doesn't even matter if the rules are written down or not. He's still not gonna follow the bitches. There's this guy in my... no, I read that one. There are so many people... But there are so many areas, but no, I want to give these people a show. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. There was this girl and guy that got caught doing it in the school parking lot and got arrested for indecent exposure. Good! Those motherfuckers are stupid. But apparently... Okay, what the fuck? People can do it in the school hallway and not get arrested. But people that do it in the parking lot get arrested for indecent exposure? What the fuck? Apparently, if you want to have sex at school, do it in the hallway. Because you're not going to get arrested for it. But if you do it in the parking lot, criminal charge. Class 4 felony. You're going away 25 to life, buddy. See you in your fucking parole hearing in maybe 15 years. Like, what? Am I the only one whose high school was tamed? The weirdest shit that happened was a boy jumping from the first floor to ditch math class and broke his ankle. That's about it. First of all, that ain't tame. My brother in Christ, that is not tame. But second of all, if your school is tame, aside from that, yes, you're the only one. I remember something else. The philosophy and ethics teacher, who is known among students to be pervy, got outed as a Pedro 2 years after I finished high school. What the fuck, dude? The girl from the arrest story was my friend before I cut her off. They were fully naked in the school parking lot. The fucking tasteless. Entirely tasteless. What the fuck? You're weird. You're a weirdo. You're strange. You're abnormal. My best friend got arrested during class after his house was raided. Turns out he'd been cooking heroin with his dad and selling the product during recess. Yeah, the fucking Christ, dude. What the fuck? Don't just sit on the pavement. That sounds uncomfortable, too. Sitting your butt-ass, naked ass down on the fucking pavement during school hours when the sun's out and that shit is hot and that shit is like cooking temperature. Like, what? I'm just saying. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Sun's out, buns out. Shut up. Be quiet. That is an, oh my god. There was also people who did it behind a bush of our school, and so many people actually did that the bush was cut down. There was a sex bush at your school? Did you go to school with fucking like succubi or something? Like, what is the deal? Like, what is the actual deal? Nora, why are you trying to ask for a meth dealer's address? Or sorry, a heroin dealer's address? You trying to get some heroin? There was a fucking sex bush? That's crazy. You went to school with some fucking succubi or something, dude. That's insane. Make that shit make sense. You mind your business, bitch? Okay, sure thing. I don't want to witness a felony happening in my chat, believe it or not. I don't know what shit went down because it was never that extreme and I wasn't social enough to hear about what did happen. Understandable. Coffee's become too weak for her? Yeah, for real. Take a shit tonight. I found the horny. Still all the writing was just talking about Mexican dick. What the fuck, dude? The fuck is your school, man? Like, I don't know. What happened to edgy teenagers like fucking carving like the super S's into the bathroom stalls? I remember people like Among Us drawings in the stall. The only things that I remember being carved into like the bathroom stalls was like swastikas and like the fucking super S. Like, you know, the fucking, you know, the S, you know, the thing, and like stars and like fuck school and just like cuss words. And that's it. That's all I remember. I also wasn't in high school for the devious lick shit, but I know that toilets were being stolen. That shit's crazy to me. Steggy and Bubbler are gonna regret missing this. Apparently so. But yeah, no, I honestly, it's insane how much fucking... What? 6 inches is more than enough. Hit me with the good evening. Hello. Hello, Mr./Mrs. Inches. How are you doing today? That's insane, first of all. Thank you. 6 inches is more than enough for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I hope I was able to pass along a smile. World needs more smiles. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you, inches. Thank you. And you're right. 6 inches is more than enough. You're fucking factual. That is just a true statement. And thank you for sharing the word of God. I appreciate it, and and good luck on your journey. And thank you for the follow also. If you ever decide to come back, we will welcome you with open arms. I never used the bathroom in high school. People always vaped and smoked in the stalls or laughed and kicked the stall door when you were in there. Thought I was about to be a victim in the early 90s movie about bullying. You for real, dude. What the fuck? You mean too, right? You mean too. It was a slip up, right? Like you meant to say just to make you meant to say Just remembered I gotta pack as I'm going home tomorrow. Yay. Yo, let's go. That's Pog. But also, you gotta go fucking pack, man. Go pack. What? What? Wait, why did that get auto-modded? What does that even mean? Let's look this up. Long's Urban Dictionary? Oh, what the fuck? It's a racial slur used to refer in British English to Black and South African people, and in Australian English to people from the Mediterranean region. That's a slur. What? What the fuck? I ripped that straight from Wikipedia. Let's not permit that then. Yeah, but to be fair, that was just like not the way that it was used. That was used like that wasn't even used to describe a person. Like, what the fuck, man? No, save me, I'm being suffocated by a cat. What kind of cat though? Is it a cute cat? Because if so, then I'm sorry, but I can't move that. I can't move it. I was talking about my dogs. Yeah, dude, I literally don't know. Because I know like Poggy Woggy is a thing. Like that's just a phrase that I've heard on Twitch since like 2019. Apparently British people just got... That's fucking crazy. That is the first time I've ever heard that being used in that way. That's like... I've never heard somebody use that term ever. Like literally never once have I heard somebody use that term in like a racially charged way. So that's fucking kooky. That's insane. That's what I call them because it sounded silly and they're silly. Yeah, and I understand that. I realize I'm allowed to say almost all the slurs. What? Have you ever heard that one? I've never heard that one before. But then again, I'm so fucking incredibly white. It hurts. But like, what? I spilled my coffee. This is your fault, Nose. I had fuck all to do with all that. I had fuck all to do with that. I did not have shit to do with that. Don't you put that on me. Like your pets are like your dogs? Oh my god, PV. What? What? Dude. Dude. Got 3 of them and they're silly goobers? Hell yeah. We've been saying bad things to each other for a long time. Big words, you are 10 years older than me. Get off your high horse. When I was born, you were still fucking eating cereal and watching cartoons on a Saturday morning. Like, I don't understand why you're acting like you're so beyond me with as far as a life. Like, if you were 40, I wouldn't understand. Or even 35, I wouldn't understand. But you just turned 30. You ain't walking with a cane. You ain't limping. Your health is fine. You look healthful. You look younger than you are. There's no reason to be acting like you're walking with a cane, you know, living off pension and all that. like you're not too far past me, man. I have like siblings that are older than you. It's not you know, it's not that big of a you know, of a difference here. Why did you fuck his coffee? I didn't. Big words, you don't look like the worm from the chocolate episode of SpongeBob. Yeah, for real. Until you're walking with a cane or you're in a wheelchair, I don't think you're old yet. Paul McCartney, that motherfucker could be 50. That motherfucker could be 40. Well, yes, he isn't, but... Me when I talk to my sister that's 10 years older than me. Yeah! It's fun, though. I know it's... You know, it's probably fun. It's probably amusing to be like, oh, you youngsters, you know, you youngsters don't know what you're talking about. But, like, you're less than a decade older than me. Isn't Paul McCartney dead, though? Oh, yeah, I forgot he died in 1966. Big words is ancient. What do you mean? That's because you're, like, 4. You fossil. Sorry, I didn't mean to, like, go off on you. I hope you realize that I'm being, like, lighthearted about it, but... Like, come on. Let's get real. You're not that old. 30 isn't old. 30 is not old. When I'm 30, I'm probably gonna feel a little bit old, but 30 is not old. Big words, this you? Why did you post an Imgur link? What is this? Back in my day, oh my god. Back in my day, dog, you were still in elementary school in my day. Yeah. Like, what the you weren't even in middle school when I was born. I feel like you have to earn it. I had to deal with it when I was your age. Have fun with that in 10 years. But then again, when people that were 30 were talking to you that way when you were 20, did you try and, like, upstand them on that? Because first of all, I was talking about this earlier. I have such a problem with authority. It's insane. Like if somebody, you know, tries to, and I'm not saying you did this, big words, because I know it's all jokes. I know it's all lighthearted and all that. But like whenever somebody tries to show like seniority over me in any way, dude, I'm instantly like, nah, I'm not vibing with that. I'm not vibing with that at all. And I don't know what causes that. Also, hi Dizzy. Hello, welcome to the stream. But like, no, I've always had such a problem with authority. Because like, my entire life, I've always known that I want to be my own boss. You know, I want to file my own taxes at the end of the year. Like, I'm marching to the beat of my own drum. So when somebody tries to tell me that I can't do something, or somebody tries to tell me that I'm doing something wrong and I should be doing it this way, fuck you. Yo, unasked B-man, unasked B-man, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, please correct me if I'm wrong. Greetings and salutations. Sneezed. Fellow organic beings, how's it going? Hello. Hello, welcome to the chat. We're just talking about how I have an issue with, you know, with authority and all that. We respect our elders. I respect my elders if they respect me. Unasked B-man. Okay. Well, hello. Hello, B-man. Welcome to the chat. I'm doing really well today. How are you doing? It's nice to see you stopping by. It's nice to see some fresh faces in here. But like, yes, I respect my elders if they respect me. If there is somebody older than me that is talking down to me, that is patronizing me, I'm not going to respect that. I'm not going to let them think that they can walk around judging people that are younger than them just because they're younger than them. You know? Like, I'm going to break that. If somebody that is 40 is talking down to me, I'm going to get on their level. You know? B-man, thank you for the follow. Just a little stressed. I'm sorry to hear that you're stressed. You know, but like, you know, I sorry to turn this into a rant, but this is my stream, okay? Yeah, now that you followed me, man, may I ask, how did you find my stream? Did you just find me through scrolling, or did you find me through somebody? I like asking that just to get a baseline, you know? I have trauma with that law because authority isn't always good. They can be abusive at worst. Yeah, exactly. Nose man, if / when we meet as a 6'4" male, I'll say how's the weather down there and talk down to you. That's kind of funny though. I just scrolled through. Well, it's awesome that you found yourself here, and fate brought us together for sure. In my opinion, at least. Yo, PV, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for the 3 months, you legend. Thank you. Did you say chaos? Yeah, we're very chaotic here. Things are chill sometimes, but then sometimes it's not. But like, no. On some real shit. Yes, I believe in respecting elders. I believe in having a baseline amount of respect for somebody, you know? But if an older person starts talking down to me, if they start like antagonizing me, if they start acting like they're better than me just because they're closer to dying than I am, like, then no, that respect goes down, and I'm going to get on their level, and I'm going to start talking to them how they're talking to me. That's just how it is. That's fair. That is absolutely positively fair, right? Also, what was that redeem that you did, big words? No, it's not personal. Now say nice things to that guy. Yo, guy, I think you're kind of cool. I think you're funny. I like your sense of humor. And you're neat. You're neat. It's good to have you in my chat. I have to work on Halloween. That sucks. Tradition is the corpse of wisdom. Yeah. And you know, there's this line from this artist that I really like. I don't know that I've talked about him on stream ever. His name is Tyler, the Creator. I don't know that I've ever talked about him before. Certainly. Clueless. But like, you know, like, there's a line that like, give a fuck about tradition, stop impressing the dead. That is facts, you know? Back in my day, we didn't have electronics and cool shit. We had books or whatever old shit there was back then. True. Like, old heads are talking about the 80s like it was the fucking Stone Age. Like, yeah, I get it. You didn't have cell phones. Like, you didn't have cell phones and you didn't have the internet. But you had fucking landlines. You had your own private phone line. You know? Like, you had fucking calculators. You had the internet, kinda. Like, you relied on technology probably only slightly less than we rely on technology now. Because even in the 80s, a lot of shit was stored on computer servers. We lived in rock houses and said yabba dabba doo. Yeah, for real. They talk about the 80s like it's fucking, like, 100 years ago. They talk about the 80s like it's the 40s. And in the 40s, people were talking about, oh, when I was your age, I had to ride horses. Like, okay. You could have been fucking walking everywhere. But nah. This comes back to, I just kind of have a problem with authority, you know? Like, I've always had a problem with authority. Yo, hi awkward. Welcome to the chat. How you doing today? Hello. I hate when they say I didn't have a phone when I was a kid while spending almost every second of their life in their phone. Like, you're literally doing what you are complaining about. That's facts. That is facts. These kids these days rely way too much on technology. They are on Facebook all the fucking time. They are spouting some alt-right, borderline neo-Nazi propaganda bullshit on their Facebook pages 23 hours a day, 7 days a week. Like, you ain't any better. You're not doing any more than we are. I mean, at least I'm, you know, for example, I'm using my technology to try and carve a career for myself and to try and, like, be my own boss and not have to fucking, like, you know, go to a job that I don't want to do and not be happy with my existence, you know? Like, I'm honestly, I'm kind of, I'm chronically online, yes, but that's not all negative. Thank you for the posture check, Nora. Let's see who's relying on tech when I turn off the life support. Okay, pack time. Okay, Dino, have a good time. Hope it goes well. Them liberal genders or whatever they're called are addicted to Twitter or something. Yeah, truth. God, dude. But no, it's genuinely, it's so annoying. It's so annoying when they complain about the technology that they're absolutely reveling in. Let's ban video games. They're violent and teach kids bad things. Playing slot games on their iPads and spending actual money. That's true. Listen, I'm just saying. When I was younger, like 14, 15, 16, I was listening to Goblin. You know, I was listening to like really fucking edgy horrorcore rap. Like kill people, burn shit, fuck school, you know, saying the most heinous things you've ever heard in your entire life. That shit didn't make me want to do anything to anybody. I played GTA 5. I ran over pedestrians with my car. You know, like, I broke every conceivable law that you could break in a Grand Theft Auto game. Like, that shit didn't make me want to kill anyone in real life. That has nothing to do with anything. That is a completely separate discussion. As opposed to these real-life tangible things that are very much involved. Not to make it a political discussion. But yeah, no, like, that's stupid. That's a stupid thing to say. And that's a stupid way to act. It's like people just need to blame it on something, and they'd rather blame it on the new technology than the old technology. And that's dumb. That's like not cool at all. That's really, quite honestly, quite a little bit stupid, really. Makes me want to tell them what Megatron said to Starscream. You're an idiot, Starscream. Quite honestly. I'm gonna blow up my friend's house in Minecraft with TNT, and I totally want to do it in real life. Where the fuck am I gonna buy TNT? That is true. That is true. Nora, you know somebody that sells TNT, but you don't know somebody that sells heroin? Come on. Come on. Get real. Make your own. That's also not a bad idea. But like, no, yeah, I've always had a problem with authority. I've always had a problem with things like that. Fair, even young people blame shit. It's just kind of humans humaning. But it is more prominent in the older generations, and you can't deny that. You cannot deny that. The most conservatives I've seen have all been older. All of the people spewing the video games cause violence bullshit is old people, is old heads. Like, I've seen conservatives that are millennials or conservatives that are a member of Gen Z that are not saying that video games cause violence. I cause violence, arson. Hi, Tara. Welcome in. Welcome in. Politics. Everything's politics. If you live in a society, everything is political. If your existence is being discussed like a fucking political stance, then we must not ignore politics until it is normal for us to be seen as human. Yeah, that's understandable. You're blaming shit on old people right now. We all doing it? Well, yeah, I'm not blaming it on a thing, though. I'm not blaming old people for giving their opinions. I'm just saying that old people have those opinions more often than younger people, which is objectively true. That's not blaming them. I'm not blaming them for having their own opinions and sharing them with people. What do you mean I'm blaming them? I ain't blaming them for nothing. I'm just speaking the objective truth, which is that they share those opinions more often than younger people do, which is true. Why are you booing me? I'm right. Yeah, for real. People still use Craigslist? What? Since when do people still use... Anyway, this is a really roundabout way of saying that I have a problem with authority. And I want to be my own boss, and I want to, I want to pave my own path. At the end of the day, that was a really roundabout way of coming back to that. You know, it's just how it is. This is a weird conversation, lol. Fair enough. Nose has always been a brat. Yeah, a little bit. Because naturally, when somebody tries to put me in a box, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of trying to be put in a box. I don't like my scope being limited to anything ever for any reason. Okay, Unksh, man. I'm gonna send some funny Craigslist titles on Discord. It's insane how people word things on that website. Fair. For the record, Jackie, I wasn't like being mad at you or anything, by the way. I was just asking your question. Or I was just like acknowledging what you said with a retort. That's all I wasn't like trying to diss you or anything. I'll go and place the order for my kerosene. That, I mean, yeah, you do that. That is all you, queen. Speak your truth. I know. Okay, good. Thumbs up emoji. But yeah, no, shit's crazy. So chat, are we doing galaxy gas today? No. No. Absolutely not. That's a kooky ass question to ask also. I just want to say that real quick. That is a kooky thing to say. Like, what the fuck? If no galaxy gas isn't fit, why are you just listing like why are you listing these things? I gotta cancel my sub until the end of the month when I get paid. That's fine, Nabs. Don't worry about it. No, I hope not, but you're still making me feel old, and I already had stuff that made me feel old. Yeah, fair. Everybody has stuff that makes them feel old. Like, Random Access Memories by Daft Punk was released 11 years ago. You know? Random Access Memories is 10 years old. Sorry, 11 years old. Fucking... all the hits that we remember from the 2010s are over 10 years old. Fucking Kesha... no, she's old as fuck now. Well, not really old, but like her music is like aged. All the shit that we grew up on is seen as old now. Fruit Loop cereal straws, fucking, you know, the paper packaging on Fruit Gushers. Like, we all got shit that makes us feel old. I mean, we all work differently. Just because Granddad was a carpenter doesn't mean he can teach me how to sing just because he's older. Yeah, you're going to live a different life from the people before you. Genetics play into looks and susceptibility to certain things, but it's not the only thing that gives us our personalities. We should all pave out lives to be good enough for us. Exactly. And I found that out when I was the only motherfucker in my family that tried to pick up an instrument. And I was laughed at about it. When I first said to my mom that I wanted to pick up piano and I wanted to use my birthday money to get a little shitty keyboard for myself so that I could learn how to play Bohemian Rhapsody, she laughed at me. She didn't take me seriously. She didn't think I could do it. She didn't think I was being serious about it. She was like, come on. You know, be realistic. But no, I decided to put that money towards a piano. You know? And the first song I ever learned was Bohemian Rhapsody. And I've been playing piano for like 5 years. And that paid off. This guy wants to play pianos. Shut up, dude. Shut up, Mischivio. Also, hi, welcome to the chat. As time goes on, everything becomes old. It's crazy though. Like, it is crazy how that shit works. It is crazy how time flies. Especially when you get out of school, not to sound like a baby boomer or anything, but like especially when you get out of school, dude. Especially when you get out of school. Like 1 year becomes 2 years, becomes 5, becomes 10. And it is crazy how that time just passes by. It never feels like it's going as fast as it is. But then you look back and you're like, holy shit, that was 10 years ago? Sorry that you were laughed at. No, I'm sorry. I'm happy you got the keyboard thing. Thank you. Oh yeah, exclamation for the new people in here, by the way, if you'd like to join the Discord, it's up to you. Exclamation point Discord. So you can chat with the community, you can get notified of when I stream, you can look at, you can post art that you've made if applicable, you can share funny memes, you can share music that you like, you can quote me and other members of chat out of context in funny little channels that we have for those sorts of things. It's generally a good time. We also do community-based events from time to time, like I plan on doing movie nights. So yeah. Can I post my recipes? Yeah, we have a food channel. You can post your recipes. I want to play piano so bad it would probably help with my ass song composition. Honestly, I think what you need... Honestly, okay, Kai, if you have a genuine interest in music, I would love to sit down with you sometime and just talk about music and shit. I would love to do it on stream too, but like you seem so into music and like composition and you seem to have such a genuine interest in the craft that like I want to do it on stream, but I also want to do it like for you, Like I want to help share my knowledge with music to you. I mainly have drink recipes. You could do show and tell. That would work we have a show and tell channel that I think that would count for, cuz that's just like a, Oh yes, in 10 years we will have flying cars. Nope, we have thick of it. It fucking sucks. But also, hi noob, welcome to the chat. Hello, hello. Time flies more so today than a couple hundred years ago. We're advancing so quickly now. Every generation will experience vastly different childhoods. This will likely be the case for as long as humanity continues. That's true. That is true. Especially considering this iPhone shit hasn't even been a thing for 20 years yet. Like, the internet existed for dozens of years before it turned into what it is. We've only had iPhones for not even 20 years. It's not like the first iPhone isn't even 20 years old yet. And we're on fucking iPhone 17. Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, for real, Pook, though I'm on a break. It's okay. We can just pick that up whenever. Just DM me when you're here, when you're ready. And we can sort that out. Because I'm busy, but I'll make time for it. We're approaching the technological singularity. Honestly, yeah. It's fucking insane. It's genuinely crazy. Your boy who also has an ice cream recipe I can share. Hell yeah. You gotta get that shit sorted. Those, man, you gotta see those things I sent you when they can. They're insanely funny and weird. I'll take a look at them in a bit. Man, where's iPhone 24 at? I'll go now. Gotta make another coffee. Mwah. Bye, Nora. Thank you for coming by. Back from ads. Did I miss anything? Nah, we're just yapping, honestly. You know how it is. I do warn I only have FL Studio Mobile. That's perfectly fine. I use FL too, so it shouldn't be too hard. But you seem to have a genuine interest in like music composition and shit like that, so that's literally the only reason why I'm like, let me help you with this. Because you seem to have a passion for it. And like, I didn't have anybody to teach me those final steps. I had to fucking look up YouTube tutorials. And I had to like just sort of find shit out over time. And I'm still not even I'm still learning shit, so feels like the JJBA Part 6 time is flying. Fair. Yeah, no, shit's crazy. Shit is insane. And it's only getting faster, We're not gonna talk about that, okay, noob? Or we're not gonna talk about that. We're just not gonna talk about that. Thank you. But yeah, no. Shit's fucking crazy. Shit's unbelievable. My partner bought me a choker. Oh, hell yeah. That's based. Enjoy. Chokers are fucking cool. No threats of violence in the chat, yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you, noob. You're cool. Yeah, no, I don't... Yeah. Wait, a choker. I want one. There are so many available just on the internet. You know the internet. Lucky, yeah, for real. Honestly, I'm thinking about picking up like a collar or something. I think that'd be cool. I think that would be neat. I think that would be a good addition to my wardrobe. Checkers are so cool looking, not gonna lie. You just said checkers, and you just said checkers again. That is foolish. Chalkers? What? I prefer chess. Chalkers? Do it, get a collar? You think so? Maybe I shall. Maybe I shall. I'll take a look. I'll take a look-see later. Checker? I hardly know her. Facts. I just came back to the stream. What about chokers? I was talking about if I should get a collar or not. Because Nebs' partner got them a thing. Yeah. I'll buy you a customized collar. That'd be cool. You don't have to buy it for me, but that sounds neat. You should have looked cute. Yeah, I think so. Spencer's stream. I'm definitely not gonna shop at Spencer's on stream, but that would be a good idea to do. Anyone play Go Fish? 21 fish go fit fish go 21 fish. What does that mean? I love Spencer's. You love Spencer's what? Lol PV, that's kind of gay. Lol W. Can we get some lol W's in chat, please? What is 21 fish? Oh, are you talking about blackjack? Are you talking about blackjack? Because that's blackjack that you're describing, but you called it 21. 21? Ever play picture poker? No. That sounds like one of those tattoos that you get with the pin, where they just like stick and poke. Blackjack is 21. I'm gonna be 21 in 3 months. Not even 3 months. Well, yeah, 3 months exactly. I'm gonna change up my wardrobe to be more alt, but I'm poor. Anyone want to donate to the Kai Look Good Fund? Honestly, just make a throne. Make a throne. People will buy shit for you. Luigi's responsible for several kids gaining a gambling addiction during the DS era. I would not doubt that. I wouldn't doubt it. So Luigi is to blame. You wouldn't believe it. Or you would believe it, I think. Still gonna be a year younger than me, little bro? Okay, well, we'll see if you're still laughing when you're walking with a cane and I am still absolutely dripping with youth. Old ass dude. I'm poor and I'm fine. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm too unpopular for throne right now, so it'll look like begging. Well, it still is begging either way. Just gotta own it. I can't find a custom human collar, but I can find custom chastity belt for some fucking reason. Well, I do not want a chastity belt. Thank you, PV. Hey, canes are cool. They are. I have one flatmate who keeps bringing people back to our flat drunk, regardless of the fact that it's a quiet flat they signed up for. God, that's so fucking annoying. I hate people like that. I do not actually walk with a cane. Thank you for clarifying. I'm gonna put a collar on my throne, actually. What if I do that? What if I ask for more things from my fans? Because a throne isn't, or a collar isn't something I need like right now. So I'm just gonna fuck around and find out, I guess. I'm glad you clarified that you don't actually walk with a cane, brother. That's so cool. What if I get my fans to spend more money on me? Yeah, for real. I'll not contribute to any of this throne stuff. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, you don't have to. It's not a requirement, nor did I seem like it was one. Or, like, make it seem like it is one. Canes are cooler when dancing. That's true. Now that I think about it, chokers are basically collars. They are. It just depends on, like, how in-depth you want to go with it, I guess. But that is an objectively true thing to say. Nose, why do you need a 60-inch tape measure? Perry told me to put it on my throne so I can measure my measurements, so they can make custom things for me. I still don't understand why they asked for that, but I put it on my throne. 60 inches is enough. So true. So fucking true. But that was a request by Perry, actually. That was not something I put on there. Ah! That is not something I put on there by my own regard. What about 70? 7D's nuts. In your mouth. Bitch. The fuck, man? Bro has a pet snake. Shut up, PV. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's so fucking stupid. 12-ounce ribeye. Jesus fucking Christ. No shot, dude. Oh, goodness. That's kind of funny. I want a pet snake. Honestly, snakes are cute. Snakes are fucking cute, and I'm tired of people saying that they're not. 12-ounce ribeye. Snakes are silly goobers. They are. Tired of people like saying that they're scary. I'm more of a rat man myself. Okay, Willem Dafoe. Yeah, the tables have turned, bitch. Cats are truly the superior pet. Cats are fucking stupid. And I'm tired of people saying they're not. I'm tired of people saying, oh, dude, cats are so mentally superior to dogs. I've seen a cat try to eat a cactus before. Dogs are also stupid. They're both dumb as hell. They both have the temperament of like a toddler. My cat is smart enough to be afraid of deer. You mean like the only animal that can cause them absolutely no harm whatsoever? I love actual pet snakes though. Like my friend is a pet snake named Cookie and I love to hold him. He just coils around my arm. Hell yeah. That's kind of crazy though. That reminds me of a Dan and Phil thing from forever ago. Deer are dangerous as hell? To who? The only time I've ever seen fucking deer is they're running away from something. Actually, I think a slug would cause them less harm than a hoofed animal that's about as tall as a person. Fair, but deer are so fucking scared of everything, dude. I have never seen a deer on the offense, ever. My old school had a fox family in the field, and I always fed and petted them because foxes are adorable. Hell yeah. Deer can absolutely be dangerous? How? I have never seen a deer pose any threat to anything at all. Like, genuinely. And then again, maybe that's because I live in an area where hunting them is common, so they're just naturally on the defense because they're being, like, poached. Have you ever hit one with your car? I don't drive. But if I did drive, then I probably would. Thank you for the inquiry. Slugs are so cool, so are snails. I wish gender worked in the same way snails gender. Yeah, imagine you could just, like, fucking change, dude. That would be sick. Because they're scared, but if a deer actually attacks, then it can do damage. Understandable. Okay. Try to corner one. I don't think I'm going to do that. Remember that moose and elk are also deer? Yeah, okay, that's fair. But dude, so are reindeer, and those motherfuckers help Santa. Those motherfuckers be glowing and shit. Like... You do actually kill a lot of people because people try to avoid them on the road? Yeah, fair. Okay, but a moose is about the size of an elephant and it will attack you for no reason. That's true. Too early to talk about reindeer? Okay, I'm sorry, Jackie. I will wait until November 1st and then we can talk about them. Mariah Carey is unthawing as we fucking speak, ladies and gentlemen. She is in the deep freezer right now. She is currently unthawing, and any moment now, we're gonna start hearing that goddamn song. She is currently being defrosted. They have the heat gun up to her. They've gone through about 5 layers of ice. They're almost there. Unthawing? Yeah, dude. They freeze Mariah Carey every year on New Year's Eve. And then they always unthaw her for the Christmas season to come back around. Fun fact, I actually made a chopped and screwed version of that song called Holly Jolly Cease and Desist. It was just like a fucked up version of that song. Like it was, you know. So thawing, oh yeah, my bad. I was thinking of like defrosting as well as thawing. Winter isn't in December? Yeah, it is. Winter solstice is like late December. What do you mean? Can we hear it? No. Show us? No. If I ever put it out, I'll show you guys, but until then, I'm gonna keep it in the vaults. But if I ever decide to release that project, then you guys will hear of it. It's not even fucking November. I hate that song so much. Please. I'm sorry. Also, welcome back, Nora. Hello. You made a 12-ounce ribeye a fucking sub emote, dude. That's crazy. Is it better than Thick of It? I don't know. I don't know what you truthfully want me to say that. I don't know what answer I could give you that would make any difference. I'm gonna get some food, be right back. Okay, sounds good. But like, man. Winter is different times for different people, though. That is true. I'm friends with Australians that have like fucking that get their fucking that get their winter in like June and July. It's crazy. It's crazy to me that like shit exists like that. Like hemispheres and shit. Like that is unbelievable. It's still such a foreign concept to me. Oh my god, I lost my headphones again. Uh-oh. Dizzy's about to be on the fucking floor, crawling around like a fucking like Insidious, dude. Imagine hot Christmas. Ugh. That shit is disgusting. I don't like that at all. Worm time? Dude, me when it is worm time. Me when it is worm time. Not in the Mean Girls Jingle Bells way. Then what's even the point? Worm time? Me when I lay in bed. Where's our resident Australian anyway? I don't know that we have a resident Australian, do we? Yo, Steggy. Meow. Hello. Also, hi Magic. I don't know if I said hi to you already, but hi Magic. Would you still worm me if I were a time? Be quiet. I love Christmas for the cold weather. I'd hate a hot Christmas. Yeah, for real. Welcome back. Welcome back. This actually reminds me. I fucking made some shit for Christmas forever ago. I made some like... I was listening to some like... Listen, my Tyler hyperfixation has gone on for so fucking long. I was listening to some shit. I was getting inspired by him. I made a couple Christmas songs. I made like a couple little things. Let me see if I can find one of them actually. It's just like a fucking cool ass jazz brush version of fucking whatever. God, what is it called? Like fucking Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. If I can find that shit. If that shit even still exists. Even if I still have the plugins for it either. Because I know I use like a bunch of fucking like sound fonts that I might not have anymore. That's like a big thing always. Or Zando. Yeah, I don't have that shit anymore. How the fuck does packing work? I've been pacing for 40 minutes and I haven't packed anything. I don't know. That shit just happens, man, sometimes. It's crazy how that shit just be happening. Like you black out and that shit just comes. Pause. That's my bad, okay? Wait, is this it? This might be it. I haven't listened to this in forever, so this might be trash. For the record, let me make sure this is the right thing. You black out and that shit just comes knows are you on what? I'm sorry. Is this it? This might be it. It might not be as much of a vibe as I remember. I made this shit when I was like 16. Like literally, I made this shit when I was like 16. It's just like I sampled a piano karaoke version of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, and I just added like a bunch of shit on top of it. Because I thought it sounded cool, and I just wanted to see what I could do with it. So you know what? Sure, I could show this actually. I mean, I don't see why not. I don't have the project file for it. Well, I do have the project file for it, but it's not like a thing. It's fucking... Does that work? Yeah. Hell yeah, let's hear the mixtape. I don't have the mixtape yet. Ugh. Sorry, give me a sec. Gotta figure this shit out. What the fuck? Why is that just not available in window capture? That's stupid. That is stupid. I guess I gotta do fucking display capture, I guess. Okay. So this is just like some shit that I made when I was 16, sampling Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, because I thought it was cool. And I haven't listened to this in forever, so... How long is this shit? 3 minutes? God damn! Longer than the average song. I was really... I thought I was cooking, apparently. We'll see. We'll see if I was cooking or not, chat. Let's check this out. Let me know if y'all can hear it alright. I remember using some fucking jazz brush samples and shit. And I did like sample chopping and shit. I like the fucking brush samples, dude. I forgot about that. Fucking glockenspiel, dude. Also, what's up, duckies? The synth, I've used that synth for so fucking long, dude. Like that synth 1VST, it's for free. What is this? This is like a thing that I made back in like 2020. I just want to... Oh yeah, I had a flute because I thought it sounded cool. I was really trying to make something, man. Adding some strings that I thought sounded really cool. I have the strings like right here. it here. I made it like a different thing, so it ended differently. And this was just something I did with the chords. And that was just kind of like, that was kooky. I mean, yeah, that shit was ass. But like, I mean, it was something that I made. I'm making you set this as background music from now on. This shit fits too well not to have music we hear all the time. True. It's a bit mid, but I'm not much better. Like, it sounds a bit traditional. The piano used at the beginning. You should have used for the whole song or like more parts. That's true. That's true. It's like fucking sample chopped or something. KSI type beat on Google, and this was the result. What fucking KSI songs are you listening to, bro? But yeah, no, this shit's ass. But like, that's the thing that I did. Can I time Steggy out for 30 seconds? 45 seconds. 45 seconds. I'm at the end, not the beginning. Truth. Yeah, that was the shit that I just made. But the thing is, the reason I only use that at the end is because I fucking hate that piano VST. That is not a good piano VST. It doesn't sound good. It's not like a good sounding VST. It's like, it's just a free one that I got. But I have better piano sounds now, so I could probably go back and touch that up or something. It wasn't terrible. I mean, I'm glad you guys liked it apparently. But like, yeah, no, I don't know. To each their own, I suppose. Rip Steggy. Well, I mean, Steggy deserves it, so it's fine. Somebody could have made it work. Well, no, that's the thing. It's just ass. There was no way to make it sound like the original piano that was in that. I could touch it up though. I could get some better sound and shit in there. I could get some actual bass on there now. Once the fucking stream is crazy. Well, if you didn't keep saying shit that makes you want to get that makes me want to time you out, or makes one of my mods want to time you out, then you would get timed out. Yeah, you should make new music 2024. I'm working on so much music. I'm still thinking about doing that Christmas EP too, where I like sing Christmas songs and shit. I'm still thinking about making that a thing. Can't handle criticism? Bro, he called it a KSI type beat. That's not criticism. That's not even, that's not. I like constructive criticism. You know? Like what Kai's doing is constructive criticism. Like, that's cool. I can handle that. Like, I know my shit's ass. Like, I made that shit like 4 years ago. I don't mind constructive criticism, but like just saying shit to say shit. Mischievia literally suggested it and it was for a joke. Well, I didn't see that. I joined late, oof. Well, I don't think there's really any joining late to a Noseman stream, to be honest. Either way, we're just yapping and talking and shit. The only thing I saw Mischievio say was that I should play it in the background. What are you gonna do now? We're talking. Christmas ass music. It is. Yeah, it is Christmas music. Still think that you should use it as background music for streams? Yeah, maybe. It just depends, really. My teacher used to whip us with rulers, bro. Why the fuck they do that? That shit is inhumane. That shit is just weird. And I know that's such a stupid way to put it. Like, damn, like abusing your students, that's kind of weird. But it is. Makes me remember the only thing I can use is piano and guitar right now. Well, that's all you need, really. You can make an entire album with that. I was alive for paddles and I'm only 18. That's just crazy, dude. I remember paddles too, but I never had it like I never acted up much when I was a kid. It was always when I got older that I started acting up a bit more, but like I do remember paddles, but I've never had one used on me. Why would you pin that? Elementary school in Alabama hits different, for real, truth. We've done slurs, high school scandals, British slurs, authority, age, Christmas horror shit. What now? I don't know. We're talking. We'll see how the shit goes. Probably gonna have a nap in a little bit, so I probably won't be live for too much longer, considering this is also just like an unscheduled stream that I'm doing. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be live for, but we'll see what conversation comes up, because that shit's just happened. I haven't tried forcing conversation. It's just happened naturally. My school didn't have paddles when I was in it. I guess my state is one of the schools that got rid of it early. Well, that's good. Because our teacher would whip your arm with a ruler if you drew in class or weren't paying attention enough. That's Jesus Christ. No way, that sucks. You're my only relief search. I had to be so sad. It's okay, hello, no problem. I'm just glad to be some sort of, you know, anything. My VODs are all available too, so even if I'm like not live anymore, if you still want to listen to me just yap about shit, all of my VODs are available pretty much, so. Give me an insult. Dizzy, I feel like you sound like Jessie from Toy Story 2. Like, you using that emoji makes me think you sound like Jessie from Toy Story 2. Is that her name, Jessie? Is that right? What the fuck? Knows you look like someone named Michael. Well, I'm not named Michael. That was the best. That's what you've given me so far. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Tara with a sniff? You smell good today, Tara. You've good smell. Good smell. Good smell. Good for you. Let's fucking go. Ducky seems to be a fan of the sniffing bit. Compliment, please. Hello, you're always really sweet in my chat. You're always such a sweetheart, and it's really pleasant to have you here. And I'm sorry that you're going through it lately, but you got this. You're gonna get through. You're gonna get through. You're gonna break on through to the other side. Ducky's 1 minute. Yo, you got redeems, motherfucker. Yeah, for real. Duckies when the redeems are being done. Ah, this is the end of days. Yeah, dude, what is going on? What is this double standard? You made me smile. Good. Good. Because you deserve happiness. You're welcome, of course. Thank you, of course. You're welcome. Why did I say you're welcome like you said you're welcome? Nose makes my nose run. Fair. The secret knows police got it covered. Jesus Christ. Welcome to my kingdom come. Why do you keep saying these things? Like, why do you say that? Why do you say that? Ew, COVID. I literally just coughed. What do you mean? Dude. It is... God, it's crazy how that COVID shit was 4 years ago. It's crazy, like, how long ago that was when that happened. That shit's insane. It does not feel like it should be the case. It was nice not going to work. Yeah, that's true. It was nice, like, not, you know, it was nice doing school from home because then that gave me much more responsibility than going to school, like, actually. Technically 5 since it started in 2019. Yeah, but the outbreak, like, it's spreading to the United States or North America at large. That was, like, in February or March of 2020. So for most of us, the COVID pandemic was in 2020, including you, big words. Well, COVID has been around for such a long time. It sucks since I was homeschooled, so nothing changed. Fair. But yeah, I guess the COVID outbreak happened in December of 2019, but it didn't spread to America until, like, February, March of 2020. Online school sucked for me. It sucked because people were just, like... People saw it as reason to disrespect the teachers. Because, like, oh, what are they gonna do? Like, that showed just how immature people were. Like, the Zoom trolling was kind of funny, but it was also just, like, pathetic. Because, like, that showed how much people just, like, didn't care. My mom refused to buy Wi-Fi, so they were on my ass. What the fuck, man? I was playing Osu during online class. That's the thing. I wasn't disrespecting the teacher, and I was doing the work. That doesn't mean I was paying attention during those damn meetings or anything, though. I'm like, you know. The succubuses were doing it during online class. That shit's crazy. The fact that that was a common thing. Nose, can you tell us a story? Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end. And that's the story. That's actually a good story. I heard that from a good friend. Pass that one down from generations. I was at a Discord call with half of my class during tests to get better results. Jesus Christ. I cheated once in online class, got found out, and from then on I was doing online class in my dad's office. Jesus Christ, that's so dumb. I almost failed because my document didn't save and half the entire semester assignment didn't save. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. When I was in school, what I used to do... Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. This was for my senior year. This was an elective class that I wanted nothing to do with. And the project was to make a Google slide about something. I forget what it was. It was about something. So what I would do is I would make a Google slide, right? Thank you, Bond. I don't know what that means, but thank you. So I would make a Google slide. I would fill it up with random shit. And I also don't advise you do this yourself. I'm not saying you should do this, but this is what I would do for a class that I did not care about, and it had a project that would involve, like, either Word documents or, like, PowerPoint presentations. I don't recommend you do this. For legal reasons, I don't recommend it. So what I would do is I would make a Google slide. I would fill it up with random shit. I would make it, like, 7 or 8 slides long, and I would fill up each of the slides with just random shit. It wouldn't be anything pertaining to anything. I would make sure to put at least 1 or 2 pictures on every slide. Just to fluff it out. Make like the file size bigger. And then I would render it out as a Google slide or like a PPTX document, like a PowerPoint document. And then I would open that PowerPoint document using Notepad. So it would just open as a huge wall of just gibberish text. And then I would take a big chunk out of that so you couldn't open the file anymore. Like, it would not let you open the file anymore because a huge chunk of the code is taken out. You couldn't open it anymore. And then I would send that in. So when they tried to open it, it would look like it would be giving them problems. And I would be like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And I didn't do this for important classes, by the way. I only did it for, like, trivial classes, that like, elective classes that didn't make any difference. Like, I would take a huge chunk out of it so that they couldn't open the file. And then I'll be like, yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. And then I would, like, try and send them another one. And yeah. I'm telling on you. Who are you gonna tell? Who are you gonna tell? But yeah, no, that's what I used to do. And honestly, I don't care. That you can hate if you want. That is like the smartest. That is like that's like the most important thing I learned from school. I'm using it on my physics class. I don't recommend that you do that. I can't control if you do it or not. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I can't control or help if you do it or not, but I do not encourage you to do it. You know, I can't help it. So that's all I have to say about that. And I did that for my senior year. You're gonna take full responsibility if it goes wrong? No. So you're one of the other guys. When you get caught, Nose Man taught me. They're gonna know who that is. Oh, insult me? I wanna see your evilness? Oh, B-Man, I don't know you that well. B-Man? More like... C-Man. That's fucking stupid. Jesus Christ. Random, but what if we fused like gyms? I think that would be cool as hell. What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? My internet bugging for real. Help me. Twitch is holding me at gunpoint. God damn it. Alright, that's it. You're the Diet Coke of evil. No! God damn it. Steven Universe gems. Oh, okay, okay. I went to a crystal shop in another town with friends and they're like $2,600 for something medium sized. That's gems for you, man. That is gems for you. Shit's is crazy. Just 1 calorie, not evil enough. Not the... No, it's like the Dr. Perky. It's like the off-brand fucking Dr. Bob. Me at the crystal store. They also just had little birds hanging out, which was nice. That sounds cute. Ugh. I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch started monitoring me. Understandable. Okay, chat. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm incredibly tired. I think I'm gonna end stream here. It's just a chill little, unscheduled little thing today. Just because I wanted to, you know. Can you do a tier list again sometime? That'd be neat. I'd like to do that again, yeah. But yeah, I'm very tired, so I think I'm going to head off now. Thank you, Kai. Thank you all for coming by, though. Thank you for the follows. Okay, goodbye, cunt. Jesus Christ. Cutie going EP99? Yeah. Yeah, exclamation point links. You can see my throne. You can follow my social media, all that stuff. Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. Thank you guys so much for the support. You're awesome. You're very, very cool. Thank you all for everything. Have a good day or night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's nobody to raid, so I guess we won't raid anybody. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. See you guys on Monday. Oh, where's the... Oh, there we go. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye-bye.